सबको मेरा नमस्कार. This is International Master and Fitness Senior Trainer Sekhar Sahu welcomes you on behalf of Sports Authority of Gujarat and Gujarat State Association to this intermediate training session. I will be discussing positions of middle game and end game from classic players, classic games. It is very important that we understand the classics. Only then you can have a deep understanding of strategy of chess and improve your game and get good result. This was a game from Max U versus Alekhine in the World Championship 1935. So this position is white to play. White has an advantage of outside pass pawn. So white is better, but how should white make progress? Hello, Birabhadra Singh, Tirtha Saha, Bastal Parikh, Tanmay Ajmera, Siddhu Nandi, all are welcome. So how do we make progress here? What should white do? 2 more minutes. You have to find a plan. Basically, we need to know how to exploit an advantage. What is better? What should we do now? Good morning, Manish Radia. No answer yet. No answer. White to play. Find a plan to win the game. At least one answer. Before I would explain one more answer. At least one answer. Hello, Devars. Devar says bishop c4. Not the best move. Reverse bishop c4. I will play king. Okay. Alright. You give a bishop check. I will play king g7. Then what will you do? Bishop c4 check. King d7. What will you do? After bishop c4 check, I will play king g7. What next? No, 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 no. Not convincing. You know, this classic players, they finish the game when there is a chance. This is not finished. You will have a long life. Not the correct move. Hello, Clara Alonso. Okay, I will tell you. Now the correct move is actually knight d5. This is finishing fast. But if you play bishop check, you will play king g7. And if you play this, now the point is, you are giving some kind of counter play to black. Maybe black will play here, and you want to push, then black will play this. And now black will start operating. You know, this is not a finish. The idea is to quickly winning the game. It is in world championship. So here the correct move is knight d5. This opens the line. This opens the line and protecting pawn. After knight into knight, bishop c4 will come. You cannot take. So this is the winning position. So after rook d6 and d5, knight into queen g7. So you play rook c2 with the threat takes. Now it is, the position. It is the king is exposed, so it is easily win. Easily win. You have to take it. There is no choice. Opposite color bishop. Very hard. Alekhine took it and lost the game. Okay. Even now it is not that easy. Please find a plan for white to win. Find a plan for white. How should white win? Yeah, Veerabhadra Singh, right. Want to exchange the queen and then bishop. This is simple plan. Queen exchange, rook takes, then bishop to a6 winning easily. So black plays king. What to do now? What will you do? What should white do now? Very instructive lesson. Instructive lesson. Black gave a chance. It was a choice, but he made a mistake. Now white is in a winning position. What should you do now? Correct. Look at the entire board. No answer. Lost. Simply winning. The only move. Check. Look coming. Stopping king. He stops the king. The threat was king g2 and winning. So only move. What to do now? So far you have played well. Veerabhadra Singh, world champion, all good. But now what? Okay. क्या करोगे अभी? You know, the point is, he has stopped your king, but you have answer now. Ability to create threat. आपको threat देखना है और threat create करना है. Rook f7, winning. He has to play, and now pawn push. Finish. The game is over. The rook is tied down. Rook is tied down for the king, and now this simple threat resigns. He resigns. Now, idea, rook into pawn check and next queen. No answer. No answer. Because only move resign. He has nothing to do. No way he can stop. Next move, rook check. And pawn queen also. You come, you come here, then pawn queens. Lost. So what I mean to say, it is an adjourn game. This position was adjourned in the World Championship. So we found a series of good moves. Okay, so I will go to some more positions from the classic games. I would like to show a position from example of a old grandmaster. Now the position is white king g2, black king h5, queen, and there is knight, knight on c5, and bishop b5 and bishop c8, b8. 1, 2. So here, this is a position white to play. I want you to evaluate correctly. White has the move. What is your evaluation? Is it a draw? Is it a win? Not b8. Not b8. See, at the moment, you must consider that the pawn on seventh rank. So b8 is not the correct answer. I will tell you why. b8 is not correct. I will play g3, g6, g6 reputation. Once the pawn moves, then queen start giving checks and power of queen. I don't like. I don't want you to play b6. क्या करना है अभी? What will you do now? No, no. You see, I will tell you now. You need to get a feel for the position. Your entire mind is now concentrating on the pawn. You are concentrating how we will queen the pawn. That is, comes to the mind of everybody. But that is not working. The point is, now you play some bishop here. This is bad because after you play bishop move, he will play pawn push. Now the queen is coming. You don't have time. You do not have time for knight d7, knight d6. You don't have time. And if you play knight d6, it is also not working. If you play knight d6, I will play bishop. It is not working. Whole point is now you should take advantage of the badly placed king and queen and coordination. You see, now bishop is not working, the knight is not working. Why knight is not working? That you are interfering with the bishop. You know, the knight can go, I want to queen the pawn. The knight can go to this point or knight can go to this point. But here you are interfering with the bishop's line. You will ask me what the bishop is doing. What is the interference? What is the interference? What is the great thing you will do here? Notice, please notice. Notice, knight d7 is correct. This is knight d7 is correct. What is the difference? Now I want to simply queen the pawn. And if you play g6 is not working, I will play bishop check. I will play now bishop check. And now you come a queen. And if you now no more check, there is no check now. Then next move I queen and I win the game. Now you have to play. Now I give queen. And this is winning position. So it is important you do not interfere with the bishop. Knight d7, the only move. Okay, no, not only move. He will play bishop. This is the correct. It appears that black has solved the problem. Not really. The king position that counts a lot. You know what to do now? What to do now? Somebody come up with an answer. Many times, no, we only look at the material factor. But here, this is now, he can give another surprise. Hello, Venkatasan. Hello, NV. Now another shock. Queen. He will take it. What else? Now knight e5. So, exclamation mark. Exclam. This is another exclam. I am giving a simple threat. My threat is to give a check, and the king goes to any of the square, the check is winning the queen. You cannot defend it. You cannot defend. Now, there is no answer. Black pieces are not coordinated. Huge material advantage for black. Black is helpless. What else he will do? Now, if you will play queen g8, I will play bishop. I will play bishop. If the imagine if the pawns are not on the board, imagine these two pawns are not there, then queen takes bishop is a draw. But because of the presence of the pawn, he cannot sacrifice the queen. The technical aspect, and this is winning the game. Now he will play king to queen to h7. If you go back, d8 to check wins the queen. Queen h7, and now we again play bishop d3. Where you will go? If you play king to queen to h6, queen to h6 is losing, bishop check, then king g5, knight check, and I will win the game. Knight check, no, still not winning, but this is queen h6 is not working. So what are you going to do for bishop d3? क्या करोगे आप? क्वीन h6 जाओगे, क्वीन h6 जाओगे. Here bishop d3, queen h6 जाओगे. Now bishop e2 check. So king h4. You don't want to run, check. So king h4 जाओगे. But then knight f3 check. Then king h5 जाओगे. Knight e5 check. Repeat it. No win. No win. So only this way. If you play knight here, it is lost for white. This is losing. After bishop here, it is all over. Neither this that does not work. If you play this is winning the game. This is winning. Now queen will join the attack. So it is very important to get a feeling for positions. Now I will show you one game. It is Laskar. Emmanuel Laskar was white. Maybe I should go here. 1936. Emmanuel Laskar was a great player, but he got old. When a player becomes older, his calculating ability reduces. His ability to code vision reduces. He had stopped, but in requirement of his money, he needed finance for his daily life, so he came back to chess. So here, this is all normal moves. Actually, this he could have played easily. Modern players will just play. So white should have played knight b. This is the correct way to play. White is very small advantage. NB3. Now if you play B6 F4. Now if you play Queen C8. Now he is preparing to play Rook D8. So these are all ideas. Okay. So instead of playing all this, white played H3. Not good. So black will take advantage. Knight is not there. Now black should play D5. Game is immediately very good. But this is not 1936. Theory was not so developed. Rook C8. You want to generate a counterplay. He wants a move like knight f5 or knight e5, idea knight c4, idea rook into c3. This capture was unnecessary. This capture was unnecessary. Now black has little better game. Stopping. His idea is to play some d4 and counterplay on the queen side. Stopped. Excellent position for black. Now rook into e5 met by knight g4. Now I want you to evaluate the position. B. Calculation, evaluation. Chess is like judgment and calculation. You have to judge now the position. Strategy has transposed to now tactics, combination, calculation. Do you have problem with your throat? No, it's okay. Some minor thing. No, no problem. It's all right. Hello, Mukund Agarwal. हारते हारते जीतने वाला कौन सा गेम है? देवर्स, इट इज ए गुड क्वेश्चन. मैं आपको कैसे बताऊं? इन माय करियर, in just best database there are only 350 games, but in my actual career maybe about another 1000 games are not there, because it is all games were not sent to data. If I count like that, कम से कम 300 गेम मिलेगा, 300 गेम्स प्लस, जो मैं हार रहा था और जीता, हारते हारते जीता, 300 से ज्यादा गेम हुआ. So this position I am asking you your judgment. Okay, I will show one game. I will just show you one game. One game I will show you. Heckler Hydra says black is better. I do agree here, black is better. Black is better. So in the game he played bishop takes. You have to take rook into d5, no answer. After rook into d5, bishop. You know the whole point is if you play queen into your material down. But now there is a threat. There is a threat of bishop to b6 and threat of queen d5. The only move. Now the only move. You have to maintain. You need to maintain that b6 square. Now only move. And it is very bad now. Because he cannot maintain. Only move. Check and winning. So basically, it is not easy. Ragozin was very fine combinative player. Ragozin, Grandmaster Ragozin was really very talented and very combinative. The position is winning technique. For example, now I will tell you the technical aspect. There are two pawns extra for the exchange. But I will tell you, if the pawns were like this pawn here, everything is different. Material factor, instead of this double pawn, if it is here, this is excellent for white. Because white king is coming to e3 quickly, or you will start rolling and creating two pass pawns. But the double pawn is useless here. And here you cannot create a pass pawn easily. You need help of king. You need the help of king. White needs the king, which cannot come. So after rook c5, bishop pawn has to be defended. You have to defend the pawn. Enough. The king will never reach. Now pawn attack. This is quick. You need to be very quick. In end game, if you give time, everything will change. Suppose you waste a move, then g4 will come. Then it is very difficult. Extremely. One move. So, good move. Idea take rook come. Rook. There is no g4. So, now I will collect the pawn. And now it is gradual. This side king is there. So, there is no problem. So, the pawns are of no use and winning the game. It is winning. It should win. हो गया का. अभी वो पास पान का कोई वैल्यू नहीं है. Because I can take and play rook h. Pawn push, rook takes. Pawn push, rook h3. So, only move. And now winning. Because the king will take care of the pawn and the queen, pawn queens. तो अभी कैसे बचाओगे? हो गया. The rook pawn is not dangerous. Now two pass pawns. I can sacrifice the rook. I can sacrifice the rook. The pawns will come. Now bishop is helpless. Bishop is helpless against two pass pawns. Out distance. Push king doesn't matter. Push. If you play bishop takes pawn, rook into pawn check. King pawn endgame. So this and winning. Now I am going to simply push the pawn. Push this pawn and push this pawn. Over. So you can see the modern theory. There are a lot of mistakes both sides. Here itself, this is the correct move to play. Here, knight b3 is the correct move. Very marginally plus equal for white. Modern grandmaster is very happy. You can play this one also. This is also equal, and this is also giving equal chances. And f4, queen c8 with idea rook d8 and d5. Okay, so I will discuss some more things from the past. Just a minute. I want to take Slater versus uh, Strain one game. I want to discuss Strain. Okay. Yakov Strain was a theoretician. He had written lot of good books. Strain. Stein. Stein. They move. I think not. I'm not getting. Unfortunately, the game is not given in data. Unfortunately. Okay. So I'll go to another game of Chigorin. Um, it should be here. Salon versus Chigorin. Okay, maybe I can search it this way. can search it like this. It is interesting game, so I should discuss here how we should play this game. Here, 1937. I'll go to the position straightforward. So here, we check. Okay. So Queen G4. What should you do now? Black to play. They were old masters, Mikanes, Khan. They were great players. Ilya Khan was good. Mikanes was good. They had good understanding of chess strategy and also contributed to chess literature. So, how should Black continue here? Arman Narang, welcome. What should you do now? Black has the better game because White has weakness on king side, squares. Very simple threat you have to give. You need to bring the rook. This is a weak point. The rook should come here and enter. Very simple threats. So he brings the rook, and now you have to stop the rook. So you place this knight. What else? If you play rook to c8, it is bad. Rook c1, then you take the queen will remain unprotected. So rook c1 is bad. Take and bishop h6. If you play rook here, I will take rook into rook, and this will give trouble. So you place knight. Black to continue, you need to feel the pulse of the position. You need to feel how we should continue in such positions. करना क्या है? Very good. Not now. Your idea is to enter rook c2. So you just make a simple solution. Now you take capture two times. You just capture, capture rook c2. Eliminate. Don't sacrifice material without immediate gain. So Mikhan has played the simple move. Okay. And also rook c2 is interesting. I would say in this position it is also interesting, but you need to calculate variations. Rook c2, you need to calculate queen c2, queen check, and now here king g1, and now bishop coming to h3. You need to calculate this variation. This is possible. Also, you can play rook c2, rook c2. So both are good, but this is faster. This is faster. Rook c2 is faster. Veerabhadra Singh's move is correct. Yeah, earlier I have showed this position. Yes, Rook C2 is winning quicker. I had shown this position to you earlier. Now I will give you another position. Chigorin versus Chinese from the World Championship match. Chigorin Chinese in the World Championship match 1892. कहाँ से ढूंढेगा वो position? Maybe I will search a position wise. I will search position wise. It's difficult to put this direct. I'll put the position. White king c1, black king and white queen 3. Black comes rook d7, c7 and g5 and pawns. This is the position. Okay. No game form. What rubbish. Okay, one rook I'm missing. That is why. This is missing. Okay. I cannot believe, the position is okay perfectly. So here, now the position, it is black to play. How should black play now? King A6, white played the move, rook into and winning. But I will tell you the whole point is it started that Tin is winning. Okay, what else you will do? I mean, the position of king, it was world championship and Stinis won. There was a tie. I think there was a tie, but I think later on Stinis won the game. So one more end game. Oh, this I've showed you already. It's a repetition, so I will show some other position. This is good. I guess this is the position. It should be this one probably. No. Even here, that is the problem. Maybe it could be this one only. Okay. This is the position on the board. Now there are the material is equal. Rook two minor pieces, four pawns each. So how do you evaluate the position? My birth date is 23rd October. 23rd October 1955. I am running 66 now. 65 साल कैसा चला गया पता नहीं. I remember my childhood. Everything. Okay. So this position, even though the material is equal, white is better. Why? While black played the move bishop d7, nothing better. White is better. What black can do now? White can do. Hello, Ramakrishna. This is interesting. I will show you one of the losing game which I won. Oh, you will laugh actually. Yesterday I saw internet the game between MBL and Nakamura. Crazy game. Really crazy. Giving two pieces in 7-8 moves. Opening me do sacrifice. That is too much. Two piece sacrifice in opening. Okay. Capablanca was actually a genius. If you bring those players today, if you run the time machine back, you bring Capablanca, Lasker, Steinis, Alekine, they are very dangerous and they will all will be 2800 players. All will be 28, 2900. So Capablanca was great. How did White make progress? Obvious move. First move nowadays anybody will find rule NC3. You cannot take that. You lose a piece. The first move is obvious. First move is obvious. You cannot take that. Rook check and king into. So he plays rook. Now look here. With what a brilliantly he wins. He picks up the pawn brilliantly. What a brilliant way. Attack. Attack. So you cannot leave the pawn. Attack. You cannot leave. Attack. Finish. Finish. What a brilliant way. And now pawn up. Yes, it doesn't matter, Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna, it doesn't matter. Even if it's a bullet game, still it is no problem. Even if it's a bullet game. Two pieces sacrifice in the opening, and that was a repetition. See, the game was something like this. I don't remember the full game. The game is something like e4, e5. Now nc3. Now he plays nc6. Now f4. I think this was something like this. F4. Then he plays bishop c4. Knight bishop c5. F4. Now he gave some move like bishop c5. 4. How did he gave two pieces? F4. He plus bishop c5, bishop c4, bishop c5, bishop c4, and pawn into pawn. Somewhere I cannot recollect the move. I have to see that game. How the move order came. Two pieces sacrifice is too much. Okay, I will see that game and tell you. Two times. First time Nakamura lost, and yes, I think day before yesterday he won the game. Okay, I will recollect. So in this game, Capablanca played really brilliantly and won the game. You wanted to see how I won a game? Unbelievable. I hope I will recollect it. E4, I was black. Knight f3, knight c, some bb5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6. Now castle, bishop e7. Why? It is very normal game. Rook e1, then b5, bb3, d6. Now white played a4, a4. So I played rook b8. Now took. Now c3, and now I castle. Now d4. Here, you would you believe that I played this move? And after this, the piece is lost. I was black. My opponent was a national player. He was a well-known national player. And I managed to win the game. Just one pawn for the piece. In the same tournament, I was pieced down with another veteran player who played for India in 1955, BP Maheskar. I beat him also. In seventh move, I lost a piece, but I beat him. So then it is important that you should not lose courage in a position. Of course, this is hopeless position. There is nothing like that. I won many games, but people were laughing. But when they lost the game, the laugh, it was restricted. Okay, so this is how I lost. I won the game. Several games I won like that. Okay, coming to the examples. Another position I will tell you. What about the position here? This position, white king is on f2. Black king. White has 2 pawns. Black has White has 3 pawns. Black has 2 pawns here. This position, it is black to play. It is black to play. No, no, not this position. Not this position. I think I messed up. This position I am not getting exact detail. Here I will show another one. Sorry, I'm not getting the exact detail. So let me go to another position. White king on f2. Black on e4. Queen coming on a then right and rook and some pawns. One, one, two, three. How about this position? Whose move it is? White to play. Evaluate this position. White to play. Can white win the game? You are getting some queen. You are getting the queen. Knight check, king comes, rook check, rook check. You are winning the queen. But is that winning? Can white win? Obvious first move you give a knight check. This is to start with. So he will not go. He will go here. White will force. Now white will force. After rook check, you win the queen. So is this winning? Is this position winning? Because on rook check, I will come here and you take. It is a stalemate. This is a stalemate. So is the position winning? आप देखो आप you are winning the queen but you are not winning the game because after checking here you take it is a stalemate. So where is the win? Hmm? Show me a win. This is such a beautiful game. The concept there can be a small twist. A small twist. White can win the game. Ramakrishna says ND5 check. Okay, you give check. You king here. Check the king here. Check the king here. ND5. No, this is stalemate. You want to give ND5 check. So how does it change? How it will change king? Okay, Virabhadra, let others solve it. So Virabhadra knows the solution. Knight D3 check. No, no. Knight C3 check. You mean knight C3 check. So king here. Still you take it is a stalemate. Still rook into rook queen is a stalemate. So the whole point is now the same thing. You take it is a stalemate. Whether you take here, it is a stalemate, and after you take here also stalemate. But there is a difference now. There is a difference. You have more options now. Knight e2 check. The king will come. Now still you cannot take. It is a stalemate. Now knight g3 check. King comes. Still you cannot take it. But simplifying. I don't need to take rook check. Force and now winning the simple hand. Yes, Suresh Bhai Chawda, Ramakrishna, all correct answer. So the whole point is a twist is required. If you know that there are sometimes you don't need to win the material, just exchanging to win the hand game. Okay. So I will show another question to you. I give you one more question. This position, it is black to play. How should black play now? How should black play? Please think. Black to play. What should black do now? So what have you come up with answer? What black should do? Suresh Bhai Chawda says Rook D1. No, not Rook D1. No. You know, in the actual game, black played this is not a good move. This is not a good move. This is not good. Blunder. It's a blunder because of this bishop. It's a blunder. After bishop here, everything blunder. But what is the correct way to play such a game? You know, you need to stop. The king move is correct. This is the correct. After the move, black is exchange up and play slowly. Now, even though there is two pawn down, it is lot of fight. It is not easy. I don't want the rook to come. No, here the rook is entering. So I don't want the rook to come. So it is very important you stop the rook entry. So he stopped blunder. He stopped the rook and lost the exchange. Simple move. I mean, this sort of moves you should see. Yesterday only I showed you the equal pawns rook ending, how he won the game. You should not allow the rook to come. And after that, white will dominate. So he will stop, he'll pawn h5 is there. Okay. Want to give a game. Simple positions I am asking you. This position is white to play. White to play. What should white do now? How should white make progress in the position? White has an extra pawn, same color bishop. White has winning chance. So how should white make progress? कैसा plan क्या करना है? Suraj Bhai Chavda says rook d8. Okay, I want another answer. Try again. Try again. Try again. I'm giving you interesting positions, to improve your feeling for positions. White is winning, but how? No, no. Not no correct answer. No correct answer yet. I will not help. Please find out yourself. No correct answer, not yet. You have to find the winning move. आप BB1 करोगे मैं मार देगा, कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, ये तो ड्रॉ हो जाएगा. BB1 I take King G7 draw. G6 में भी draw. This also draws. No win. I should do more such positions instead of playing, annotating and strategy. Maybe these positions will help you find a win. There comes, there comes A.N. Venkatesan. A.N. Venkatesan, A.N.V. Congratulations. Bishop into F7 wins. Brilliant. Because you have to take it. Now pawn push. You have to move. Rook takes. Winning. This is winning. So you need to see the simple moves. See simple moves. Now rook and rook will lose. Exchange up and winning. Exchange up and winning. So you need to come only move rook. You need to play rook g7, and after the move I win the technical end game. Take and winning easy. So you have to be very precise in such positions. I mean, there are lines. If you need to be very quick, for example, a position like this, king, A and V, congratulations. So he disappeared. No, he is there. No, bishop into f7 was correct move. No, I will give you some quick positions. Maybe here bishop coming to d6 and bishop on c4. Then knight, and there is a pawn. So white to play. What is your observation on this position? Quick! I will give only 1 minute for the game. 1 minute. What should white do? Correct move. Reflex. Your just take the pawn and decide draw. And if you miss this thing, if you miss this, after you come here, it is not a draw. One chance. I will remove the bishop, it is winning. So you need to be quick. The similar situation here, we have a similar situation, and it is white to play. White wins, white will draw immediately, takes it. This is, and you take, this is draw. So you have to very quick in such positions. Okay, I will give you one more position here. One more position. First, I thought I will give about 30 positions for the class. In an exam, I wanted to conduct an exam by giving 30 positions in 2 hours, because setting the position gives time. So 3 minutes for one diagram. So I thought I will give, but you know what happens? I will not get the credit because some people using engine. It will be very unfair to the others, not to me. Some people, suppose somebody uses engine or see the data, then the others will be very upset, because even though they play good, they will not be doing comparative. So I thought I will do directly. So 30 positions in 2 hours. Maybe I will set the position. I have not set it, so it is taking time. Afternoon I will set the positions. I want to go modern Benoni for white and black, Catalan for white and black. Now these positions I have not given discussed, because Benko and Benoni is a good report time. I showed you Benko Gambit, how to play Benko Gambit sometime. Now I want to discuss modern Benoni, because somebody plays prepared Benko, you may throw Benoni. So it is very difficult to prepare one day Benko and Benoni before the round. Benoni is very sharp and good. So Catalan come from various move orders. So I will discuss both Benko and Benoni. Sorry, Benoni from black and white, and Catalan for black and white. But give me some time. Today afternoon I'll continue the same thing. The end games on practical setups. Let us say this particular position. White has got king, black king. White has got two rooks, and there is black rooks. Bishop and knight is there. There are pawns, four pawns. One, two, three, four, and black has got three pawns. Black to play. How should black play? He says rook b2. No, no, no. Not correct. No, no, not correct. This is the point. Black can improve the position. He has pass pawns. Black can improve the position. There he can improve lot of way. He can play like this. But this is a blunder. This is precisely direct bishop is a blunder. This is the point. If you play careless move, rook check, and the only square, the knight check wins. Knight check is winning. So you don't have to walk into all this. Black has many good moves. You can attack the pawn. You can come here and attack this knight. It is difficult. The rook is passive right now, so it is not easy. But a careless move will lose the game. Check. This is my point. Knight check, and now white will win. No, means we need to be alert about such small little things. You get the feeling for a position. Okay. Now I want to give you another game. King C2 B5 1 2 knight and rook queen. The position is white to play. White to play. So Suresh Bhai Chawda gives rook correct move. Suresh Bhaira gives. You cannot play queen. Knight check winning the queen. So you cannot play queen f7. Only move. Only move. The coordination of rook and knight. Find out white is winning. How? You have to see the rook and knight coordination dominating the king and queen. reverse nd4. He says king b6. Okay, what is the next move? He says now he says rook c6. No, not correct. The check is correct. You see, the whole point is when the knight is here. Sorry, array, when the knight is in center, the queen, this king cannot go to the squares. King cannot go to the square because of fork. So the king cannot go to the squares. So this check is correct. So he cannot go king here or king there or king. He cannot go to a5 or go to c7. So only move king. And now rook check. The only move king. Now look at the coordination of pieces. Rook check. You cannot go to c7. Fork. Only move. But now rook. Winning the game. The queen is trapped or you lose the queen. You cannot go. The knight fork is there. And you take, the check is there. So the whole point is that you have to give at this point, this check is winning. This check. And after this, again intermediary check. Intermediary check. Forcing the king only to a black square. And now this is the key point. So finish. I think what I will do in afternoon, I will set up 30 positions for 2 hours. Today afternoon, I will set 30 position in 2 hours, and you should give answer and check yourself. I will give answer after every diagram, but you should check. Not 30, it will not be possible. Maybe 20, because we have to set the position and discuss. So 20 position in 2 hours, and every position I will give 5 marks. 100 marks. How much you score, you have to check yourself. So afternoon, 20 positions I will select and I will see how you are doing. And I will make it, some will be very hard and some will be comparatively easier, because it should be interesting. If I make it all hard, you will not like it. So be ready for the exam on the afternoon for 20 positions. Like this, for example, I give one more position to you. Okay, the king f2, king coming there, then bishop is c4 and h3, and the rook on e3 and h6, pawns e5 and e6. This position is white to play. White to play. No, this is very easy. Of course, there is nothing. This is very easy. There is nothing here. So I would rather say this is not the correct one. I will give you. This is the last one solution. Last diagram is this. So I will not give the whole diagram. It will be difficult. I will give you a position. Yeah, this one I give you. White, king h2, king h8, queen f5, queen f5 e7, rooks e3, h6, and rook, and the bishop, knight, knight e5, knight d4, and pawns. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he has got cluster of pawns. 1, 2, 3, f6, and h7. This position is white to play. Right now, white queen is under attack. The knight is attacking the queen. So what should you do now? White queen under attack. Sureshbhai Chawda comes out the answer knight into g6. I will not count points. The points you have to make a chart, write your own marks. I will give 20 positions in the afternoon and I will discuss and I will you check your solution. I will check your answer and I'll give solution. You have to count your own marks to see how better you are doing. If you are doing 100% or you are doing 80%, then I will give approximate assessment. So you have to make your own marks. This is for your improvement I am doing. So 20 positions in the afternoon hours I will give. The correct answer by Suresh Bhai Chawda. Now he is giving a threat. But knight check. You have to take it. Now rook into queen. There is a mate threat. There is a mate threat here. This is the point. You need to now you have to play, but then this is winning. So the whole point is now the queen is attacked, but you see a mating pattern. This is a mating pattern. I mean, there are positions. Okay, okay. I give one more position to you. White king is on b2. The rook and queen. Okay. The position is white to play. How should white play now? I give you only 1 minute time. 1 minute. Find out quickly. No. You need to find some such things very fast. The speed is very important to find the weak points. No. You need to find weak points, that's all. Very quickly. I'm surprised that you are not doing all this thing. Yeah. There comes, there comes Pramasivam. Paramasivam. Correct answer. Two weak points. Winning. Okay. One more position. Last position now I give you before the end of this session. Rooks. Knight. Okay. And now pawns. I guess this is it. And now this is black to play. Black to play. 1 minute. There comes a quick answer. There comes a quick answer. There was queen g2 check. The strength of the bishop power. Because then a double check comes. Double check. Now this is a mate. Or even, yeah, this is mate. You cannot come up. So forced and met. So the mating patterns, what I mean to say, you need to see mating pattern, winning material. I told you three type of combination. There are three type of combination. I already told. One is a checkmating combination. This is a checkmating combination. Then another combination to win material. Second type. The third type is compensation, a positional sacrifice. So I will give you maybe about 10 positions of positional sacrifices. Maybe, because that is more harder. Then 5 position of mating combination and 5 positions winning material. So 20 positions I will give you. You have to do your own marking. Be honest about your own marking. Okay. So I will see how much percentage and I will give you approximate rating for that. If you solve, I will give you approximate rating. There is no clear cut, just approximately. So 20 positions in the afternoon session. Be ready. Okay. Thank you very much, friends, being with me. We will conduct an indirect exam, and I hope some will not use the engine. Okay. सबको मेरा नमस्कार. Take care. Bye. See you at 2:30.